Alright, hey guys, what's going on? This is Chris here, of course, and Mikey All-Star here. Today we have another Minifigure Showcase. Oh yeah, well in this case, Minifigures Showcase. So alright, so today we have the Fantastic Beasts minifigures from the Harry Potter collectible minifigure series, so let's go ahead and do it. First off, we're going to start off with Newt Scamander, the main character of the movie. And here we go. Alright, so first off he has this case, of course. This is where he keeps all of his beasts. And there you go. Pretty awesome. I like this piece a lot. It comes into two pieces. You've got this one piece for the flap and then this piece for the actual suitcase. Pretty nice. And yeah, there we go. He also has this little Niffler, which is very cute, very small, and yeah, just adorable. Of course it is in black, and you also have these sort of like reddish tan pieces right there for added detail for his hands and his snouts and eyes right there. So there you go. And of course he comes with a wand. I believe this is like the only character with this color wand. It's sort of like a auburn, sort of reddish, or red-orange color, sort of. So that's pretty nice, very cool, very unique. And here we go, here is Newt himself. Alright, so, as you see here, he's got just brown legs, but they're also dual molded, so that's really cool. So you've got the kind of like, I guess, boots on the back, or I guess his pants, as well as shoes. And then you also have this part right here, which is in blue, the main part of it right there, and you also have some brown printing right there to continue from the legs up, which I think is really awesome. And then on his cross piece, he also has some blue right there, as well as the brown printing going up there. And you have his jacket on at the top of his torso, which of course is in a nice shade of dark blue, and that is the main base color of the torso. And then you also have some more brown detailing right there, as well as this nice sort of orangey detail right there. His vest, and you also have a pocket watch right there, and a bow tie, and a white shirt underneath that. Pretty awesome. And there you go, you also have a bowl truckle right there. And then on the back, he's got some detailing right there for a coat, which is really nice. I like the detail right there. It's in black, and yeah, just gives it some added detail. You also have like a little collar up there as well. And then, of course, his arms are just plain blue, dark blue, navy colored. He has flesh-colored hands. And then here's his face and head and hair. Here we go. His face is here. He's got a very huge grin right there. You've got some detailing right there for like his cheekbones and stuff. And you also have his eyebrows, which are sort of like a sandy reddish color, sort of. And then nothing on the back. No dual-sided head right there. And he has this spiky hair in the same color as his eyebrows, sort of like a sandy orange sort of color. So there you go. That's Newt. Alright, and next up we have Tina, who doesn't look very amused. So okay, here we go. Her pieces that she has are this hot dog, because her first appearance in the movie is her eating a hot dog. And it is these two pieces right here. You've got the actual hot dog part that clips in right there into the bun, which is a sort of dark tan, or a tannish sort of orange tan look to its color. And you also have the hot dog is in a sort of darker red. Very cool. And then you have her wand, which is of course a shade of brown. The lighter brown one, not the darker brown one. There we go. Pretty awesome. And here we go. Here is her minifigure herself. So alright, here we go. So her legs, I believe, are dual molded as well. Yep, they sure are. You've got the black of her like pants, I guess, and you also have the blue of her coat starting at the midpoint of her legs right there, in a nice shade of like blue. It's like I'm not sure exactly what color this is. It's kind of like a little bit like a sky blue, I guess, sort of. So you've got like some detailing right there, some wrinkles right there, and then you also have some gray parts, gray detailing for another coat that she has on, which I think is pretty awesome. You also have these buttons right here, which are in black. You also have a continuation of her coat, which is of course the kind of sky blue color that we talked about earlier. And you also have the rest of her coats right here in dark gray, with some buttons right there as well, and some folds and stuff, and all of this. You also have a white shirt underneath that, as well as a little necklace in gold. And then on the back, you have some more back detailing right here. You've got some more detailing right here. Of course, it's on the back if it's back detailing. You have these black lines right here for her coats, continuing there. And yeah, super detailed minifigure torso. I really like it a lot. Looks awesome. And the legs too, complemented very well. You also have, of course, her arms, which are in the same color as her torso. And you also have the flesh-colored hands. And then here is her head and hair. Her hair is molded with this hat, which I think looks really nice. Kind of like a rain hat sort of thing, you know, like a classic 1920s hat, which I think looks really nice, in dark blue. You also have her hair is in a shade of dark brown. overall, really cool piece. On this side she's happier, but on this side she's sort of like a little like skeptical or like annoyed. And there we go. So that is Tina. Alright, next up we have Jacob, and the item that he has is this suitcase, which of course looks exactly like Newt's. And here we go, so of course it works exactly like Newt's too, and in his, instead of it just being blank, he actually has these pastries, so that's nice. These are of course two dots, like the smooth studs, and they're printed on. Looks very cool, and there we go. Yeah, I really like this new suitcase design. It's very nice, very handy. Well, I guess briefcase, I should say, not suitcase. Okay, here we go. So, as you see here, his legs are very plain. They, of course, are just a shade of dark gray, the same shade as his torso, which, of course, the base of this is dark gray, like I said before. And then you have his jacket. You also have a vest underneath that, which is pretty much the same blue as Tina, more or less. You see there, pretty similar. Pretty similar color scheme there as well, except of course he has the red tie, and he has the white shirt on underneath that, but the red tie also has these dots with whites on it. It looks really nice. And you've got some more details right here, like some buttons, as well as some more buttons right there, and a little pocket. And nothing on the back, and on the sides of his arms, of course, are just dark gray. He has flesh-colored hands, of course. And here is his head. Now his head, his ears, got a nice smile there. You've got his mustache right there, and his eyebrows, and you've got this newer hairpiece. I think this is, actually no, it's not completely new. I think Lego Batman had this hairpiece from the Lego Batman movie, but it's a pretty new hairpiece. I really like it a lot. It's in a shade of dark brown, and unlike the Cedric one, which is in a shade of light brown, so that's cool. You get two different shades in this series. And yeah, it's such a cool hairpiece. And then on the back, there's no double-sided head. So there we go, that is Jacob. Pretty simple minifigure, but a very well done minifigure, I might add. Alright, and next up we have Queenie. So she has this pastry right here. I believe it is apple, something apple. I don't remember exactly what it is, but yeah, it has some really cool detailing on there. You've got like these little things right there, apple strudel maybe. And it also has some powder, I believe, or like maybe sprinkles or something on it. So yeah, it's pretty nice. You can hold it like that. You just put it on the minifigure stand like that. And yeah, pretty awesome. Very cool piece to have. So there you go. And we also have her wand, which is a black wand. Very nice. I love the new wand design. And you see it a lot in this series, of course, since most of the characters do have wands. So here we go. Alright, starting off with her legs, as you see here, she's got, I believe, dual molded once again. There's a lot of dual molding in this series, which I think is awesome. So you've got flesh colored right there for the dual molding, as well as you have her shoes there, which are in black, which look really awesome. There you go. And you also have the beginnings of her dress right there. You've got the blue of her skirts, dark blue, same shade as Newt's jacket and whatnot, trench coat, whatever you want to call it. And she has these sparkly little dots around on both sides. That's pretty nice. You also have some more detailing right there, a little like sort of belts going on right there, starting from here and going down to the legs. It goes, of course, across the cross piece right there. And you also have some black right there, you know, the black of the belts, which is interesting. Very cool. Alright, here's her torso. As you see here, the main color of it is a nice shade of blue. The same blue, of course, like I said before, as Newt's Commander. And you have some more detailing right there. You've got like this, I don't know what this is exactly, like this pink thing right there. And yeah, just a lot of detail packed into this minifig. And on the back, of course, you have the continuation of this like pink thing. You also have some flesh color right there. Of course, you have some flesh color on the front as well. Forgot to add that. And on the sides of her arms, she just has these same color as her torso, you know, the dark blue. And she also has, of course, flesh-colored hands. And then last and certainly not least, her head and hair. Now, her hair is pretty unique. This piece has been around for a little bit now. I'm not sure exactly how long, but it's been around for, I'd say, at least 5 years. Probably more than that, though. And it's a pretty nice hairpiece. I like it a lot. And it's in a very unique hair color. This isn't exactly like Newt's hair, as you see here. Well, it's pretty close, but it's like slightly different, as you can kind of see there, you know. This is a little more red, this is a little more blonde. So yeah, very unique hairpiece, very unique hair color. And she just has one head right there. It's kind of this happy face right there. She's got, of course, pink lipstick on. You've got like a little makeup right there at the top of her eyes. And there we go, that is Queenie. Alright, and next up we have Credence. So his little item right here is this pamphlet for the new Salemers, or whatever they're called. And it says, "Witches live among us." It's a pretty cool pamphlet right there. Very well printed, very nice. I like the little red right there too, that's nice, a nice detail. Overall it's just pretty much black and white, but you've got the red right there to give it a little pop of color, very nice. And then here are the legs. So his legs, of course, are just a plain and simple dark gray, same as Jacob's legs, actually. And then his torso is very packed with detail right there. Of course, the base of it is in black. You've got, of course, his black jacket, which has like this little white little fringe thingy around it, as well as some gray detailing right there. Looks really nice. You've got a pocket right there as well with the white dots moving around it. You also have, of course, the continuation of his pants, I believe, right there with the sort of gray right there. You also have a belt with a golden buckle, more like a bronze, I guess, not quite gold, but you know, pretty much gold. And then you also have his vest right there, which is pinstriped. You've got brown, and I believe that is also gray. Yeah, it's gray. And you also have these buttons right here, and you have his tie right there, which is in black. You also have a white undershirt. Very awesome. Nothing on the back, of course, and on the sides of his arms, of course, they're in black. And here is his head, as you see here. He's got the classic Ron Weasley hair. They've used this for a few other minifigures. I believe Flitwick also had this hair color, but it was in dark gray, or not dark gray, sorry, dark brown. In one of the older minifigures, now there's a new Flitwick minifigure that does not use his hair anymore, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of like a bowl cut, sort of, a little bit. You also have his head right there. He's kind of a sad guy right there, you know, a little, not exactly sad, but just looks kind of disappointed. And then on this side, he's got like a really angry, like a version of himself with the white eyes, with silver around the eyes too, which is a very nice detail right there. I like that. So there you go, that is Credence. Last and certainly not least, we have Percival Graves. Alright, here we go. This is a very detailed minifigure as well, even has arm printing right there, as you can see, which I believe he's one of the few minifigures in this series to have arm printing, which is awesome. Alright, so he has this wand right here, which is in a tan color, which is very nice, yes. Very cool. I'm not sure how many other minifigures have this color, but he's one of the few that does have this tan color. Alright, so here are his legs. As you see, they are pretty detailed. They are in black. You've got some gray detailing right there, as well as some whites from his robes. You also have some red right there from his other robes, his like vest robe part. I don't know exactly what that is, but I think maybe it's just part of his robes. But yeah, so you've got just like a lot of detailing on the leg already, with the red and the black and white. Very cool. And then here is his torso right there. Of course, it's in black. He is a very dark minifigure right here. Most of his stuff on him is in black. So you have the continuation of his robes right there, as well as a scarf, a nice dark blue scarf, same color, of course, as Newt Scamander's jacket. And you also have this vest right here in black, and you also have some more detailing right there with the dark gray. And you have like this little collar right here, as well as an undershirt in white with a black tie, and then you've got like this little silver thing right there. Very cool. Even as arm printing, like I said before, he's got like the continuation of his robes in whites. You've got like a white sort of Y right there. If you flip it like this, it's a Y. And on both sides, of course. He's got flesh-colored hands, and on the back, he has some back printing. You've got this, the continuation of his scarf from the back. You've also got just, you know, some regular robe printing, which looks really nice. Or jacket printing, I guess, in this case. I don't know, robe, jacket, you know, whatever. Anyway, so here is his head and his hair, which is very unique. It's got this slick back look to it. It's in black. You also have some gray. He's graying on the sides and on the back as well, which looks really cool. It's a very unique hairpiece. I don't think it's, yeah, it's not dual molded. I think it's printed, which I think is really cool. And here's his head, sort of, you know, kind of a unfriendly face right there. You know, he looks happy, but he also looks kind of menacing. And on this side, you have Grindelwald. That's right, yep. And he comes with this extra hairpiece right there in white. It's the same, of course, slick back style, but it's in all white. And there's Grindelwald. Very awesome headpiece, I must say. Very well printed. I really like the way that this looks. You've got the white gray eye, and then you've got the black eye, which I think looks just so cool. Also have his mustache right there, and you know, just he sort of has a calm demeanor to him, but he's a very menacing person. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video. Sorry I didn't really do anything for Endgame. I was thinking of showcasing a Marvel minifigure, but I couldn't really think of any minifigure that I haven't showcased yet. I've showcased a lot of Iron Man minifigures. I've showcased a lot of Captain America minifigures. So I figured that, yeah, I'll just not do that. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video. I do have some updates at the end of this video if you want to see them. If you don't, that's fine. I'll see you guys next time if you don't want to see it. Alright, so now time for, like I used to call it, quick little updates. So alright, so the first one, the most important one I'd say, is that there will not be any videos next week, sadly. I will explain why the next week, not this next week, but you know, like the week after this next week. So yeah, so sadly, yeah, I won't be posting any new videos, but don't worry, I'll be back again with some more new videos. I've got a lot of exciting ideas. And yeah, summer for me is starting pretty soon, so I will definitely be working on videos more. and also be working on the full-length movie, or full-length Lego video, feature-length. I'll try to make it feature-length, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to make, and I can't wait to get started. And also, so Compendium. So I was planning on releasing it this weekend, but I actually realized that I have a lot more work to do on it. It actually really isn't like that much. It's just I have to remake a song. So that's going to take a little bit of time to work through that and stuff, but I'll try to do it as fast as I can. If I'm making it terrible, I'll make sure it turns out as good as I can. And yes, I can't explain what song it is or whatever, but just note that I'm working on it. So that's the only piece that I need to finish. Everything else is finished, except for I actually have to make some more music, but it's going to be pretty easy. So yeah, I'm basically done with Compendium except for that one thing. So it will be out, I believe, in May now. Or sorry, not May. Well, actually, yeah, May. It is April. Jeez. Yeah. So I'll try to post it as soon as I can, but don't worry, you will see it eventually. Hopefully, pretty soon. I wish I could have posted it this weekend, but I do have a lot more work to do, and I won't be able to finish it this weekend. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. But don't worry. Like I said before, it'll be out before you know it. And then one last little update, which really isn't that important, but I started working on Anthology Season 1. I actually almost filmed Episode 1, but I decided to wait and to film, like, just give myself some more time with it, because I want to make it as good as I can. So here are the minifigures. I can't explain who these guys are yet, but I'll just give you guys a preview of who the minifigures are in the series so far. This is the main character right here, but everyone else I can't explain who they are. But yeah, I can't wait to get started. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yes, thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!